Do you ever feel like you don't get to fall apart because too many people depend on you? Like, even on your worst days, you still have to cook, you still have to clean, work, answer questions, solve problems, and keep the day moving. Do you feel exhausted, but also guilty for being exhausted? Because technically, nothing is wrong. You're just tired of holding everything together. If that sounds like your life right now, then this conversation is for you. Hey there, welcome to Soft Authority. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ebony, and if you're returning, welcome back. This space is intentional, and I am really glad that you're here. I help people rebuild self trust, discipline, and confidence without yelling at you or pretending like that healing is easy. So, if you're trying to grow, heal, or find peace while still being a mom, a wife, or a partner, or the one everyone counts on, then this video is for you. Go ahead and get comfortable because we're about to have a real conversation. Now, before we go deeper, if this makes you feel seen, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up so more women who are quietly carrying everything can find it as well. If you want calm, realistic guidance that fits real life, make sure you subscribe and stay connected with me. And if you've been pushing through, even when you're tired, type still going in the comments, because that takes strength. People don't always see. But come on, let's get into it.
Healing when you have responsibilities looks very different from healing when you can just step away from life. You don't get long breaks. You don't get quiet days whenever you need them. You heal in small moments in the car, in the shower, late at night, early in the morning, or in the few minutes when no one is asking you for anything. You may cry quietly so you don't worry anyone. You may shallow your feelings because there isn't time to unpack them. You may tell yourself, I'll deal with this later just to make it through the day. And the hard part is because you keep functioning, you keep going, you keep acting like nothing's wrong. People assume that you are okay. But functioning is not the same as being okay. Many women become the emotional backbone of their homes without realizing it. You keep track of schedules, needs, feelings, groceries, appointments, problems, and plans. You anticipate what everyone will need before they even ask. You hold things all together so nothing falls apart. And it's like you're being the invisible manager of everything. Over time, this constant responsibility wears on you, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. You may feel overstimulated by noise, don't want nobody to touch you, decision fatigue, or just tired in a way sleep doesn't fix it. You don't necessarily want to escape your family or life, you just want relief inside it. One of the biggest misunderstanding about healing is that people think it requires stopping everything. Most women don't have the option. So healing becomes less escaping about your life and more about changing how you move through it. You start learning how to protect your energy instead of spending it freely. You stop volunteering for every extra task. You let some things be good enough. You ask for help, and even if it feels uncomfortable, you take small pockets of rest when you can find it. It may not look dramatic, but it is powerful. You may also start noticing how often you ignore your own needs. Maybe you skip meals, delay rest, push through pain, or put yourself last automatically. When you begin to change that, guilt often shows up. Guilt for resting, guilty for saying no, guilt for needing space. But guilt does not mean you are doing something wrong. It often means you are doing something new. If you have spent years taking care of everyone else, taking care of yourself will feel unfamiliar at first. Another shift happens when you realize your family doesn't need a perfect version of you. They need a present one, a calm one, a regulated one. And that version can only exist if you're not constantly running on empty. Taking care of yourself is not abandoning them, it is sustaining yourself so you can keep showing up. You may also notice your tolerance changing. Noise feel louder, chaos feel heavier, disrespect feel sharper. This doesn't mean you're becoming weak. It means you're becoming aware of what disrupts your peace. As you heal, your nervous system stop accepting constant stress as normal. If this resonated, pause for a moment and take a slow breath. You don't have to rush this process. You don't have to fix everything today. Sometimes healing starts with simply admitting this is hard and I'm tired. Another quiet part of this journey is grief. Grief for the freedom you once had, the energy you once had, the version of yourself that existed before so many people depended on you. Loving your family and missing your old life can exist at the same time. You don't have to choose between gratitude and honesty. Support is also important, even for strong women. Being strong does not mean being alone, whether it comes from a partner, friend, community, or faith. Allowing yourself to receive is part of healing. You're not meant to carry everything by yourself. And as you begin to heal, you may slowly rediscover yourself, what you enjoy, what you want, what you need. For a long time, your identity may have been tied to what you do for others. Reconnecting with who you are outside of those roles can feel strange, but also freeing. You may start dreaming again, planning something for yourself, setting small personal goals, wanting quiet, wanting space, wanting peace more than productivity. These are signs you are coming back to yourself. I've been there. If this conversation is helping you feel less alone, share it with another woman who is carrying more than she shows. Make sure you subscribe if you want steady, calm support as you rebuild yourself without abandoning your responsibilities. And if you're committed to healing, even while life keeps you moving, type one day at a time in the comments because that is how change happens. Over time, healing shows up in quiet ways. You react less and respond more. You communicate more clearly. You recover faster after hard days. You feel small moments of calm that used to feel impossible. Nothing may look different from the outside, but inside you are stronger, steadier, and more grounded. You are not behind, you are not failing, you are rebuilding while carrying the weight. That takes a kind of strength that doesn't get applause, but it deserves respect. Thank you so much for spending time with me here. If no one has told you lately, you are doing better than you think. Be gentle with yourself, protect your energy where you can, accept help when it's offered, and remember that healing does not require you to disappear. It just requires you to stop abandoning yourself. You don't have to do everything perfectly to deserve peace. You don't have to earn rest, and you don't have to wait for life to slow down before you start caring for yourself. The woman you are becoming is being shaped in these ordinary, exhausting, beautiful days. And one day you will look back and realize you didn't just survive this season, you grew through it. I'll see you in the next one.